look at you and it's easy to see. You are that someone I've been trying to meet. I got your number, won't you pick up the phone? Don't leave me hanging on the dial tone. Think back to the night that we met, jumping in the pool, talk to you.
Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am sure this is your first time here, so I want you to like, subscribe and hit that notification bell because I'll be posting amazing content. I am Elizabeth and I'm known as YL because I'm a professional photographer. So this is my YouTube channel. I'm talking about photography, I'm talking about lifestyle, I'm talking about God. I'll just talk about general things and fun things. And trust me, I have a lot of content for you guys. So I'm sure this is your first time. I want to tell your friends to like, to subscribe, and to please hit the notification bell. So I'm talking about my journey, how I started as a photographer, the challenges I faced and everything. I just have a lot of content for you guys. So I want you all to stay tuned and I want you to support me by liking, by commenting, and by subscribing and hitting the notification bell. Okay guys, so I remembered when I developed interest for photography, but before then, when I finished my secondary school examination, I stayed at home for 2 years. I am in Nigeria for those of my subscribers watching. So I took the JAM examination and then I did not meet up with the cut-off mark. So I stayed at home for another year. And to be honest, it was frustrating. I had nothing doing. I was just at home all through 24/7. You know, get inside. I'm always inside. I'm always indoor. I don't do different activities and all. And that is not my nature. I'm very playful. I love to interact. I love to meet people. So it was quite challenging. And then I had to discuss with my parents. I told them I needed to get a job because staying at home is definitely a no-no for me. I need to start doing something to engage myself in different activities. So I told my dad that I want a job. So on his way back from work, he spotted a vacancy not really far from home. A receptionist was needed in a photo studio. Okay, before that time, I remembered I modeled for a friend of mine. He's a photographer, a professional photographer. So I modeled for him. So then I started having this interest for modeling, but I don't know what happened. Even though I model for my brand, I do it a lot. I model for my brand and most times I capture, in fact, most of the images I have of myself on my page, I captured it myself. So I think I'm going to make a video of how to capture your own picture without the help of someone, because you might want to take picture and then there's no one around to snap your picture, and then you need someone to, So I'm going to make another video explaining how you can take your own pictures without the help of somebody. So then I had interest in modeling and, okay, let me go back, let me don't divert. So that was how my dad got home from work and then he said he saw a vacancy not too far from home, a receptionist is needed at so studio. So that was how the following day I went there. I told them I'm interested. Then they told me to go and write application letter. I should come with my secondary school certificate. I wrote the letter. Immediately I went back there and then they were like, oh, this girl is so desperate. Like, would I use the word desperate? Well, yeah, maybe desperate. This girl is so desperate to get a job. They interviewed me and then they were like, okay, can start working for us the following day. Yes. So I started working in a photo studio and I enjoyed working as a receptionist. But then I was somehow close to the manager. He's also a photographer. And then he would just give me the camera that I should snap him. And then that was I started snapping him. Even though I was modeling a little bit, but then I was snapping. And then all of a sudden, I just enjoyed it. It was amazing. I just loved holding the camera, taking pictures, taking shots. And from a receptionist, the love of being a photographer just evolved. And then I discovered it is something I love. I'll go out, I'll be with my phone, and then I'll see something captivating, and then I'll just capture it. So that was how the interest started. So that was when the interest and passion for photography started. Then fast forward to when I took my second JAM examination. I did well. Well, not very, very well. I think I scored. Did I say I did well? Well, I think I scored 186 or so. I can't remember. At least I passed the cutoff mark. The cutoff mark then was 180. So I passed the cutoff mark and I went for my UTME. I didn't meet up. So I was already frustrated because I had to quit the job. I had to quit so because I wanted to focus on my education. So I had to quit the job and I became depressed again, like, oh my God, I'm not doing anything. I did not meet up. I was not. Probably I did. I think I did meet up with the cutoff mark. I can't really remember. I think I did, or they didn't just pick me. I really can't say what happened. So I was already tired again. What am I going to do? Then my dad was like, look for a private school to go to, a private university. And that was what I did. And then the school I finished from, I'm sure a lot of people will know the school, Oduduwa University. So I'm a graduate of Oduduwa University. And during my, I think, 200 level, they do this entrepreneurship program. Oh my God, I almost bit my tongue. They do this entrepreneurship program, and I went in for photography. Even though, oh my God, I think that's my mom trying to blend. Hold on. So my school offered this entrepreneurship program, and then I decided to go for photography to, build myself. Well, it was helpful a little, but then I didn't really learn most of the things I learned. I didn't really, how do I put it? The ideas I know about photography now, the things I know about photography, I didn't get to know it there. They didn't really, go deeper into it. So most of the ideas I have is through people, through research I made and all. Okay. So I'll be honest with you guys, it was really difficult. The passion was there, I was loving it, but then I was not impressed with the quality of my pictures. I had a good composition, but then my editing skills was not really there. So I felt discouraged. I remember paying someone to teach me. In fact, the person was not really letting me know what I needed to know, like when you know something and then you feel, if I should tell this person my secret, this person will be doing well. And people will now start patronizing this person, they will not come to me, blah, 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 things like that, which is not good. Like when you know something, I don't see why you just keep it to yourself. The more you tell people, like the more you teach people who wants to learn, is the more you keep knowing, you will know more, you will not remain the same way. So it was challenging. I felt so discouraged. I was like, God, I really love this thing, and people are coming to meet me to do shoots for them, and then I'm not meeting up to standard. At the point, I'm like, and I love this thing so much. The passion is there, but the quality of my editing was not that good. Even me myself, I was not impressed, because if I should like tell someone to take my picture, edit it, and the person gives me a picture of very low quality, I know how I wouldn't like it at all. So I was depressed. I was like, God, because I prayed about this photography thing. I prayed about it. I'm like, this is what I want to do. I apologize for the background noise. My mom is in the kitchen. I'm like, this is what I want to do. How come I'm finding it so hard? So I discovered that the journey will not be easy. I don't know if it will be easy for some, but then the journey, how I started my photography, like how I started officially, was not easy. Even though I don't have most of my equipment yet, I have a camera, thank God for that. I have my softbox, at least I have the basic equipment. So it was not easy at all. I prayed, I did my research, and trust me, I feel when you invest in something, you will definitely see results. I want to try and encourage upcoming photographers out there. Don't be discouraged. A time will come whereby you feel like giving up, that it's like this is not my calling. But I want you to know that don't just say you want to go into something without seeking the face of God. You pray and get clarification that, okay, this is where God is leading me to, this is what I'm supposed to do. So don't just jump into something because you feel people are making money from it. Pray about it and be sure that, okay, this is where God is calling me to. So for the upcoming photographers, pray about it. Don't be discouraged. Invest in things that will make you better. If it requires you to pay to learn from a very good source, please do that. Don't just limit yourself to your knowledge alone. Keep learning. Keep learning from different people. I know you'll meet people that would not want to disclose how they edit or so, but then go to places where you know that you will pay and then you will get the result of what you're paying for. So I hope I'm able to, this is like introduction to my channel, and I know I've dipped into some, you get, I've touched different aspects, but then I'm just here to encourage someone out there who is just starting a business. It doesn't really have to be photography alone. Don't give up. It might seem very hard. You might be discouraged, but don't be. Focus, pray, invest in what you love, and you're going to see a positive result from it. So I want to thank you all for being patient. If you're still watching this video till this point, I want to say thank you so much. I'm not going to disappoint you. I'm going to give you good content. Now this is my first time, so I don't want to feel at home so much. Don't mind me. I'm just trying to, So with time, you get to know me better. So please like, please subscribe, hit that notification bell, and tell their friends to like, to subscribe and comment. Thank you so much. I'm very grateful. I love you all. Bye.